Imam ajja kubawulira wano nti we have so many other products of financing. Mudaraba, I think I'm right. Murahaba, all those are products that we can do. But for us we use the words of English. Cost plus markup financing. Then there is profit sharing products. Managing director, executive director, you are most welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in is the managing director and the executive director for the bank, ready to make sure that the way they are putting on Sharia compliant, is that right? The one person is wondering whether this is the person she has been meeting all along. Yes, she's the managing director. Without wasting time, ladies and gentlemen, allow me invite Mr. Isach Komeko. Isach Komeko is the head of treasurer in Finance Trust Bank to give us the opening prayer before we go into the function. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ali. Our guests today, and my fellow staff and the clients at large, we welcome you to this event. This is Finance Trust Bank, and we want to thank you for having honored our invitation. My role here is very simple, to basically say a prayer that is going to prepare ground for us to begin to engage. But allow me start this way. The Islamic faith is very rooted in the belief in God. And because of that, we have structured verses in the Quran that actually speak into prayer directly. And I want to propose that we go via those. And again, allow me introduce it this way. The way prayer is structured in Islam is such that it has a component for appreciating what God has done for us thus far. It has a component for recognizing the divine nature of God. It has a component for asking God to prepare for us as we go forward. So allow me approach it from that angle. And I'll say the following. For us to be able to thank God for the fact that we are alive and that we are here, and that we don't take that for granted, we will go through a surah called Al-Fatiha. Then, because we recognize the divine nature of God, we will recite Surah Ikhlas. And because we know that the future is in His hands, we will recite Surah Nas. And then we will follow it up with a few others. I've been trying to scan through just to confirm that every table has a representative. Right? And if there is any that doesn't have, please make sure you find one so that it's seamless. I want to propose that we rise, again to recognize the fact that God is superior in every respect. Okay, so my colleagues, please make sure you lead the session at the tables where you're representing us. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الفاتحة بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس مالك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وعذاب الدين وعذاب القبر ربي زدنا علما وارزقنا فهما ربي زدنا علما وارزقنا فهما ربي زدنا علما وارزقنا فهما ربي اغفر لوالدي ورحمة كما ربياني صغيرا katonda omulungi tukwebaziza obulamu olwaleero n'ennaku zonna zetubadde mu nsi twagala okukwebaza olw'obuwanguzi bwonna bwetutuusizaako twagala okukuyita ojjoobere naffe olwaleero nga tulauncinga product yaffe ya finance trust era nga twagala kukusaba tuve tuleme kuva wano okujjako ng'otubunduguddeko omukisa gwo okulaba nti ensonga gye tuliko wano etambula bulungi olwaleero nnaku ezinadirira wasalillahu ala sayidina muhammad wala alihi wasahbihi wasallim walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Amin, amin, amin. Thank you so much. Mwami Isa Kikomeko. Fetugamba nti barakallahu fikum. Ebaddamu nti wafikum barakallahu. Twagambye nti buli ali ku ttebe omuli tamanyi kyakudda muyigirize kubanga kati kyetugenzeemu we are Sharia compliant. Islamic principles and Islamic finance. Next on the agenda will be the head of business, but as he comes, we need to be clear on what he's going to tell us. Our expectation, we want to see banking that is Sharia compliant, that disregards the interest that you normally offer in your conventional banking. There are some pivotal activities that are happening or that we do in our conventional banking. What do you have for us under this? Because as you know, when we talk about Sharia compliant, things to do with pork, tobacco, cinema, gambling, liquor, all of that is haram to us. I think I'm right. 100%. And pornography, those things, as followers of the Prophet, they are not part of what we expect. So, all of that we know is this is the type of banking that promotes financial stability. Finance trust cannot be left to benefit from the stability that comes with the Sharia compliant level of banking. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite the head of business, Mr. Paseluwega, to come and tell us what he has in the product that we are launching today. Mr. Pasel, you are most welcome.
Thank you. Our guest of honor, sir, we are very happy to be with you. Our managing director and executive director, thank you so much for everything that you've put into this and for gracing this occasion. I want to be careful. I see so many very important people the Islam faith here, and I don't know the protocol. I know my big brother Imam Kasozi knows, but I don't know. So I would just say in the words that our Savior Jesus Christ said when he resurrected, Assalamu alaikum. Today is a very special day, and I want all of us to look at it that way. Myself, I am not a Muslim, but my grandmother was a Hajjat. So all my uncles, when I call my uncles, most of them are Hajis. So we are the same family. When I have events in my home, the people that sit on the front desk called my uncles, Baba no Negundi. But those are my relatives, very close relatives. We are in the banking industry, and some of us here, the bankers here, have been in many banks, and we know what has been missing. Our Muslim brothers have always told us that, but for us, we are Muslims, you know what we believe in. Why do you give us normal accounts that even have statements that have interest rates. Why do you want us to borrow like everyone else? God comes first in everything we do. So today is a very special day for us, and as Finance Trust Bank, we are one of the most innovative banks in this market. We've been in this market, and we are proud to say this, that no other bank has gone through every single step of banking, from an NGO to every single thing up to an MDI, and now a full service commercial bank. So we know exactly what our customers want, from the lowest customer to the customer that the banks want. And in our product development today, we are unveiling the first product that we know in this market. I've worked for 3 big banks in this market, including Finance Trust Bank. I've been in Sentinel, I've been everywhere. There is no bank that is offering a product like this in the market, which we have called Trust Halal Account. This product, for both personal and business savings, we have made sure, with the help of many people, some of them are here, and I would like in a special way to recognize the help and support that has been given to us by Imam Kasozi. My big brother, please stand up so that we can clap for you. Thank you very much. I know the team that has been developing this product has been consulting you on this product. I also want to thank one of the members I know of NBS director. Had here has had another brother who has also been helping us, Haji Kin Karisa. So in his absence, we want to thank him. He has guided us on putting together this, plus so many people here, so we want to clap for him as well. And we are so grateful, Director, for what you have done in the establishment, in making sure this product gets to where it is, including the way it is going to be promoted to the Muslims through the establishment of Salam TV and all other NBS establishments. We are extremely grateful for this support, because we didn't know what to do, which media to use, but they called us, guided us. You have to do this, you have to do this, this is what you have to say, this is where you have to do this, and etc. I also want to thank today the members of staff that are, we have a big number of staff that are Muslims. Even on the senior management team, we have close to a quarter of all the senior managers that sit on the top body are Muslims. So I would like to really thank members of staff here. If all members of staff here can stand up for recognition that have been putting an effort. That actually Sharia, some people that are not Muslims actually believe in Sharia. And so we first of all thought this account was going to be for only Muslims, and they said no, there are some people that believe in Sharia that are actually not Muslims. So it will be open for everyone. And then opening this account for personal account will be 10,000 shillings, but for business it will be 75,000 shillings. Account opening fee, 0. Minimum balance, the money that stays on your account, we think it should not go below 10,000 shillings for individual accounts and 75,000 shillings for business accounts. Minimum balance for individuals will be 10,000 shillings and for business 50,000. To withdraw in any of our branches, or to deposit in any of our branches, it is totally free. Why do we put this here? Because other accounts, we are actually charging for people. But for this particular account, you go to the banking hall, withdraw and deposit money free of charge. Interest rate, nil, 0 interest rate. Monthly management fees, 0. So you will not be charged any fee to manage your account. But at the end of the year, we shall have a small management fee, which is one-off every year, which will not exceed 20,000 shillings, which is also very affordable when you look at other charges. When you go to any of our branches, you open your account in any of our branches, but you can transact in any of our branches free of charge. There is no inter-branch charges. So your account will be available in any of our branches. This account will be connected. If you want, if you're a business person, we can offer this account on internet banking. So we shall connect you. You don't actually have to come to the bank. You don't have to you can transact in your office or at home on internet banking. Individual accounts will also be accessing our mobile banking platforms like Trust Mobile and of course Agent Banking, and all other platforms will be available for you. But some of these platforms, because we are not in control of the charges, you might have to pay some charges, but not interest or bank-related charges. So this is the product. Our head of credit, Mr. Isa Chikomeko, has mentioned that we are still developing more products. I want to call upon every single person here, all our visitors here that we have called today, to make sure you help us develop the whole range of all products, including loans. We've started and we shall be consulting you on the aspect of the loans. We think that, and we know that in every single branch of Finance Trust Bank, there is a Muslim. We are sure. So if you want to interact with a Muslim in a branch, every branch has 1 or 2 Muslims, and that is something that we're also proud of. We don't segregate by faith. So we want to encourage you. We think that when we do this and develop our bank towards this direction, we think that you'll be more happy. You save with us more, and we develop this country together. So this is our product, and it is now your product. You've helped us develop it, you've supported us through, and we want to encourage you to use it. Today, we are going to have a team after the event that is going to help you open these accounts. If you want an account today, you will be able to liaise with our team that is going to be in charge of helping you open this account. And if you don't have the minimum balance, all the guests here, it's okay. Then we shall be able to fill in the details. You bring the minimum balance onto your account anytime when you get it. So I want to thank you very much. We want to call on every single person here and the Muslim community at large to support us to continue developing these products. The product is now there. I want you to look at it. Tell us, Muchusemuano, change here, adjust here, until we have a perfect Sharia compliant banking environment in this country. So we want to thank you very much, and I want to wish you a good stay here, and I hope by the end of today we shall have to stay together, have lunch together, and enjoy ourselves. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pascal Wega, the head of business. Kyenkakasa nti mufunye assurance nti ekintu kino tukigenzeemu nga tuli determined. Ndi musanyufu nti amid stars we have Sheikh Marat Razili, the district card. You can stand for recognition. We are happy that he's here to witness the launch of the trust halal account with the Finance Trust Bank. Abdurrahman Kigozi, Salam Charity, you are most welcome. Assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'll be mentioning the members as we proceed. I've seen Haji Ruwega Ali Amidi Stars, Sebo Musani Sukuraba. There was a hack is on the news and Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, on the agenda, we are supposed to have the managing director to the congregation. However, as you come, MD, please note that the Muslim population by 2050 is expected to be at 30%. And as we talk now, we have over 450 Islamic institutions that are providing the Sharia compliant facilities. So, the demand for Islamic products is increasing. And as managers of the financial institutions, you may have no choice, but you have to provide these products to the customers. Let's not stop on the account. Members would like to hear what you have in the offing after this. Would like to see a population growing also in Finance Trust Bank, because we offer fully fledged Sharia compliant products for the bank. So MD, as you come in, would wish that members hear about the hope going forward after this account is in the offing. You are most welcome, MD. Sorry, it is not sanitized. I think COVID has gone. Ebola.
Assalamu alaikum. Our guest of honor, we thank you so much for honoring our invitation. Haj Karim Kasuja. Thank you so much for being with us. All protocol observed. My name is Anet Nakamunde Aliyah. I think that's the most important name. Imam Kasozi, Eledinya Tarimani. Very happy to see you this morning, and I want to thank you for according us your time. Today is a special day for the bank to be launching a product that is unique to us and unique to yourselves. Our guests today, I want to give you a brief about Finance Trust Bank. Since 1984, the bank having been started by women to empower other women. And this bank has gone through various transformations. From being an NGO, it became a microfinance institution. It later became an MDI, which is a microfinance deposit-taking institution. And we said, why not become a fully fledged bank? In 2013, and this is where we stand. So the bank you're dealing with is a fully fledged commercial bank. We previously sat in Katwe, but we are now operating from Twit. For us, that's a very big step, and we hope that this gives you the confidence that you need, that you're with a bank that is growing. Very, very pleased to be hosting you today to launch a product that we believe in. This country has all types of denominations, and we see that almost everybody has been paid attention to. And all over Uganda, we've been taught Islamic banking, but we don't seem to see Islamic banking taking ground the way it is supposed to be done. So there must be a person who steps forward to say, let's start now with baby steps. And what we are here to launch today is our first baby step with halal account. And I want to request the Muslim community and those who believe in the Sharia principles to accept our product development so that we see that we are all inclusive. There are many times where we give interest on the accounts that you have opened, but that religion of yours prohibits you from taking interest. And I've seen Muslims distribute that interest to my tellers. Of course, they'll eat it because the law does not stop them from taking it. But why don't we do the things that our customers want to see? And this is why we are here. We are giving you a product, a savings product, an account that is going to take care of your businesses and to take care of all the Sharia principles that as they apply. And we thank you, Imam Kasozi, for the guidance. Because for me, I always look at my Muslim community and consider them to be young and not understanding. But when I listened to Issa leading the prayer, I said, okay, next time I'm not going to call Imam Kasozi to come. This guy can lead us. So we have this community. The Muslims, please stand up, if you can. Okay. These are the Muslims we have. I see both staff and non-staff. But when we said that we are launching this product, some of our members were going to be away in the country, and the Muslims said, no, this is our product. You know, before you start something, you don't know how important it is. I didn't know that the population I had in the bank liked their principles of Islam. So we postponed this launch to allow specifically Sarah and Ali to be around so that they witness this. So sometimes you see people putting on their suits and you think they have forgotten the principles of Islam, but that's not true. So we are here to see that we address the needs of both our customers and our staff. And this one, we believe, is going to be a product that will make everybody happy. It's a product that we believe is going to be improved from time to time. You will see us on Salam TV promoting this product. But this product is not the product of the bank, it's your product. So we need to sell the product in all our mosques that we shall request. You have seen Finance Trust Bank over ED participating in your activities. Why? It's because we know you belong to the bank. Now we have a proper identity. We are going to be able to track how many Muslims we have in the bank, how many well-wishers of Muslims we have in the bank, because everybody who will sit on that database will be that person who believes in the Sharia principles or law. And we don't have to get this thing wrong, because to change a law or to change a principle, you have to collect many Muslims to sit to change it. Who are we as a bank to be less than what we are expected? So we expect that you will review the product and see to it that it addresses the principles we are trying to address. Now, where is the gain from a person who has been getting interest, and that interest does not make him or her clean before Allah? That's why we have made this product charge-free. You're not going to pay charges as you deal with this product. No ledger fees. You're not going to be charged for opening an account. When you come to the banking hall to transact, you will see no charges. You will only see charges apply to where we have 30 parties. And this is on our online platforms, Trust Mobile. You will see a charge all on the ATMs. Why? Because the bank is not entirely in control of what happens in MTN, what happens with Airtel. We are not in control. So we shall live with our promise that all charges that are within our control, you will not see charges on your accounts. I think this is a win-win position. So our guest of honor, having embraced this, and you are in the media space, we want to request you to support us to promote this product. Not as a product for the bank, but a product for the population it is targeting. We shall be everywhere and invite us. You have seen how well dressed we are. We won't embarrass you in your mosque. Hajat Aliyah will come as Hajat Aliyah in the mosque, and we shall be with you. Teach us your norms. Who knows what we shall become in future? We may become full what? Full Muslims. So I want to appreciate my teams that thought about this. For us, it's so exciting that we have this today. Thank you so much for the development. Today when I was coming, yesterday, I was asking somebody, should we make everything Islam, but where ne kunsania tulie west? So that everything is aligned, but maybe I will not be able to do that. We want to promise service and quality service to you, because developing a product, good as it is not good if it has poor service. The bank has recruited many nice young women to deliver this service to you. And you have the right to receive that service in the way we hope you have to receive it. And where they don't fulfill to our promise, please raise your hand on all our forums. We have a hotline. You can even scream, this is against the Sharia principles, and we shall respond. It is important that we are in this together. Tell us how well you want to be served. I know sometimes some people, the 1 o'clock finds you in the bank. What happens? Can I be able to pray? All those things can be done and can be addressed, because we have agreed to partner with you. We have agreed to move together. We have agreed that we are going to see the growth in terms of how many Muslims are being served in the bank. If we are talking about a population that is going to be 30%, that is quite huge. And we want to see to it that we also develop the young Muslims to appreciate principles when they are still young. Because for some Muslims, it may be difficult for us to change when they have enjoyed some interest. Now we are telling them, drop eating interest, because Allah does not like that. But when we start with the youth, and I want to encourage the young Muslims to know what the Sharia law says, what the principles say, so that they start complying when they are young. When they go to banks at the age of 18 or below, they're able to raise their hands that I'm opening up an account, but my account should not accrue any interest because of what I believe in. Faith is a powerful thing. And you will see that people who do everything they do because of their faith, they are successful. You have some level of accountability to your God. So we need to see that we promote this, and every year we shall have a budget to promote this particular account until people sing halal account. So this is the start. We shall always meet, and you give us feedback on how well we are going to serve you. I want to thank you again, Haj Karim, for coming, for gracing our occasion, and we know that this is the start, and we are going to partner with you for bigger things, even outside products that are not Sharia principle guided. Because you are in a business. So in this business, you support us and we support you as well. That one we can only promise. Members, I want to encourage all of you that you open up that. I'm going to open up mine because Halia, so Halia must have an account so that I understand how people are enjoying this particular product. Ali, I think with that, please allow me return this microphone to him. But thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for accepting to come and for being so smart. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, our Managing Director. I think it is a speech that is giving hope to the committed, a Muslim community. If the MD can say it, then nothing can deter us from doing Sharia compliant products, Finance Trust Bank. As we proceed with the next person on the agenda, allow me to recognize some important dignitaries we have in the house. Sheikh Katerega Hamid, Swafan Malo. Sema abasiraamu bonna bwetwala emaka akawunti webateeka ssente biri mu kugulawo olwaleero. Swafan Malo nakibiina kitwala abasiraamu makka. Era alina gwe yazze naye Sheikh Anwar. Swafan Malo akawunti mugigulewo mu Finance Trust Bank. Sente zisobole okugendako inshallah. Haji Isa Sekito, ono ne bwesimwogera buli omwana mumanyi. Yoyo seba basuubuzi bonna abadde bagamba nti ate ffe mu banka eyo tetugendayo bintu biri haramu. Kakati tuli wati tuli halaali, akawunti ezo natuzeetaga mu Finance Trust Bank. Ebudi abadde abagamba nze nabadde Dubai neŋŋamba nti akawunti eno tulina okugigulawo nga wendi. Era sebo ndi munene twakyusiza shedi okopeninga akawunti esobola okopeninga nga wendi. Era kituufu nnyo emulimu bali kukkiriza omunene nga nze nembeerawo nga akawunti eggulwawo. At this particular moment, I think for the members who are having the program, we are doing very well when it comes to time. Allow me invite the guest of honor. Maybe members, before I invite the guest of honor, we are live on Salam TV. Who has heard of Salam TV here? Everybody has heard of Salam TV. There is also a sister TV called the NBS, because for me I watch both. So we are live on Salam TV, and whoever wants to see what is going on, if you have the Afro mobile app, please you can access directly. You will see whatever is happening here. We are live on the TV. Haj Karim Karisa, at this particular moment, you are most welcome to address the congregation. Akazindala tekalina wuzu naye twaligumira. Thank you so much.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Let me first blame the team of Mohsin for not guiding our people to use this mic so much. But I know we are getting them. Our MD, Managing Director, Finance Trust Bank, Hajat Aliyah. Ovugaro. Our scholars seated on this table, all recognized with our Imam Kasozi, our district Qadis, and all sheikhs, our respected brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Salamu ekulaga nti ekintu tukyaniriza. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Kale kankole witiri turabe. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. At least Hajat Ali is impressed now with the way you are responding to salam. Before I make a few observations, let me make 3 comments, if not a statement, to Hajat Aliyah and the team. To me, so far what we have heard from the management of Finance Trust Bank, I recognize Hajat Aliyah and her management. Hajat Aliyah, let me put this to you. that you are a revolutionary lady. If you have been listening to what is going on, and if you have been following what has been happening in the country, and the requests and the cries of public about Islamic finance, if you have heard and so far seen around what we are seeing from the invitation you got, if I say that she's a revolutionary lady, accept with me. Let's clap again. Number two, I recognize her and thank her as a person very quick to interpret the market. She has a quick mind of interpreting the direction of the market. Akonako mukakubire mu ngalo. I will not elaborate. They invited quality people. The whole country, we have over, in fact, the percentage someone gave here, we already have it. Maybe you would have said maybe 50% by the year you put. But the few that I invited, really they sat in consultation with their patron in this regard. Imam Kasozi, they have done it. MD, Imam Kasozi has been your marketing manager. Let me say this. Whenever I'm traveling with him, Finance Trust Bank. I've been seeing it at a distance. But for him, he has been mentioning your bank. At one time, we were traveling far west. When we were in Mbarara, I was looking for money. Someone put money on my phone, and I was stuck of getting that money. Said, immediately, banka yangu wanoweri. He entered and withdrew 5 million. He gave it to me, and we proceeded. He has been really your marketing manager. I don't know how he's going to market to you this time. So, Imam, your day has come, and I have been seeing these people appreciating, not knowing quietly the work you have been doing to these people. Maybe you had seen it coming. Then the third one, let's accept that Hajjat Aliyah, our great MD, is a risk taker. Those who are in market and know business, you know what I mean, a risk taker. She has come with the product, you have to penetrate and enter the market. Despite all the banks we have, she says, this is the time. Let's enter the market and do the business with halal account. Madam, you are a true businesswoman and you are a risk taker. That's one of the components of a good business person. Briefly, Madam, and the rest of my colleagues around, what Finance Trust Bank has done has been here like maybe 1,400 years ago, and even before, since Allah created this world. This business has been there. On at times it is quiet, others do it in the other way. But today, Finance Trust Bank has come up to make it open that you people come up loudly and use your halal accounts to do this work. Maybe if we can trace history, you find, I think around 5th century, around there, when the Middle East was trading with Europe, especially Spain, during the time of Ottoman Empire, those Arabs were so keen to deal with banks and they could not move with their money. You found that around that time, they were using the system of maybe depositing and transfer. They were so keen with the issues of interest. And Europe was observing and very keen to see how they can trade with this, the growing market from Middle East. So around that time, they started putting up some banks and putting some windows to cater for these Arabs that were trading in Europe by that time. So it came growing, and it came vibrant, I think, in 1975. That's when it started to be heard all over the world. Some banks being opened in Egypt, other banks opened in Dubai, and the rest of the countries. Even Europe Around early 1980s, they started opening the Islamic banking. In Africa, countries are known, even in East Africa, here in Nairobi, here in Rwanda, especially in West Africa, they have many, and South Africa. They have these types of banks that are fully Sharia compliant. So, if we say that the brilliant Hajat Aliyah and her management have come up today to put a smile to us, that please come and do your work in the best way, as you feel like you don't know what you have done to this excited public, madam, because you see ours is, we are compliant every time and again. And even as I stand here, I must be compliant in a Sharia way. Though we don't want to say, do this, say like this, honor this, and so on and so forth. But us, the issues to deal with funds, with money, it is something vital in the Muslim community and the rest of the world. Up to the last day. Because for us, we believe and know that even on the last day, when we are entering that heaven, you see, for us, we are disadvantaged. Jesus did not put us on the list that he died for us. For us, we will be questioned. And among the 5 questions before we enter that heaven, one of them, and the most important one, how did you earn and how did you spend? It's a very important question. After death, when we are struggling to enter that heaven, that question will be there. Don't you think that at least at a certain percentage, you have answered that question for us? So we are compliant all the time. We feel that this is the time we have to come up and do this thing. We shall not go into details to say ABCD, conventional banking and Islamic banking until they become fully. Because the government is on it, and I think this is what government has been waiting. The Imam Kasos and the team they have been running, that is stuck in Parliament, they run there. Parliament says we have done our part, go to Bank of Uganda. Bank of Uganda say we are done. Bango, we go to the Ministry of Finance, zigzag. I think even the government, after doing its work, this is what they want to see. Are the people ready? This is what you are answering the question. Maybe deeply inside them, they have been asked, but is public ready? This is one of the questions. You are coming up with a product that is not contravening with the laws of the Bank of Uganda, but it is within your means, and you can do this. And you are showing them that this thing is happening. And madam, wait, you are going to see. Bank agenda kujjula. Teka mu abakozi. Babakozi kola ki? Yongera ku bakozi ekyo nkukakasa, because this is what people have been waiting for. Okulaba nti abantu beewala nnyo esente eziyinamu enfisi riba interest. So thank you very much, Madam MD, for doing this. Maybe as I wind up, let me, just for the interest of my colleagues, as we launch this important product, to inform people that the principles of Islamic banking, majorly there are 2. One, it is sharing of profits and loss. That's sharing of profits and losses. Banker, efunamu, nawe no funamu. That is it. Not how it is that when you come to get money, in the process of getting that money, you must be sensitive enough. And Madam, even the other side, let us put very good gatekeepers who would advise people. May I always tell people, someone who want to go to the bank, someone brave to go and get some money, because they have to work. They have to work with money. They have to get money. They have to be supported. That's where the world is going. But someone come, has never tested even a business, has never started, is on zero, want to come and get bank money to go and start a business. I would chase away that person. I want to give money to that one who is already in business, want to inject in, and he has focus and direction. But really someone to come, njagala genda kubajja ntebe n'emmeeza gye bagula embaawo tamanyiiyo, akasente n'akafuna, agenda okumaliriza okutegeera nti embaawo bazigula gindi, n'omufunda alina emisumaali emirungi ali wano nga n'akasente ke mwamuwadde kaakoze eki. Ekiddirira kayumba kugenda, famire zitandise okubonaabona, abaana babadde mu ssomero bavuddeyo, omuntu omusingana mu kkubo agenda ayogera n'atera okugwa eddalu, agenda ayogera yeka. Lwaki? Era bw'olabanga omugagga badde alabika obulungi, ogenda okulaba nga olubuto lutandise okuwewuka, ogenda okulaba nga feesi tekyagira, omanya nga banka emukuttemu. In most cases abakyala tebatera nnyo otukanga nnyo ffe. Omukyala bwakukangamu baimaamu batwayo ka alternative. But that is not the way we do it. Nti onakunyize genda awalala ako tekaliiyo. So maye bashekhi bali wano bw'okola ensobi bajja genda wali akwase yase nawe omutegeere. So that is it, madam, and I want to tell these people that this is very important. Kigenda tuyamba that really that's what Islamic finance does. You share the profit and losses. Maybe akokubiri it is prohibition of collecting the interests from a trader or investor, to make sure that to collect and pay. Those are the major two principles that Sharia looks at, and the rest are details on it. So as wind up, madam, I encourage our good trust bank. You hear the name, the trust bank. And in the word, we believe in it, madam, given the history you've given us here, that it was composition of the women who came up to make sure that they put up something that has come up to be one of the biggest bank in the country. I was not stated to here, I haven't read about it, but I know you have so many branches, and even coming so deep to know this bank, it was through the Mbarara branch, where I met one of your manager. In fact, you are showing the staff that I understand that if some of your branches are headed by Hajjatis, because that Hajjat Farida is the branch manager of Mbarara. That's when I started picking interest, not knowing that in a few days, a team of from your bank was coming to our office to consult more about the product of halal. But we went through it, we saw it in consultation with our committee, the Sharia committee at Salam Television and Next Media Services as a whole. We found out that really you have very prominent advisors on the product, and we advise you and urge you to proceed, keeping them around to make sure that really you are guided, because we know each and every day new things will be coming in, and you would need an immediate consultation about the finances. So I urge you to make sure that the gatekeepers who will be overseeing this window to be very strict. If this one is to succeed, you have to be strict, the ones that will be overseeing this product, because you are going to see many. It's not for only Muslims. The Sharia is not meant for Muslims. It is for the rest of the world. It is for humanity, because it looks into the rights, the human rights. Sharia looks into deep the rights of people and how the other relates to the other. So it's not only for Muslims, and you will find out that when my imams delay to explain this to our community, it seems yours at times is a bit fast. You will see that 70% Christians, and my team, they are 30%, to your surprise. Allow them. But the gatekeeping, since it is halal, at least if it is a business, to look into it. Oli wajjanga mulimu ka element ka alcohol, please don't open that account. Mugagende eri tuyina ze account ero mwene ne staff banji bamuyambe nnyo mangu bamugulira account eri to keep this one proper, because if you start linking, you see these people you see standing here today, they are very good to you, but when something happens again, these media people, they want always to go into the kitchen and see what is happening. So at least those that are not Sharia compliant, they can open up other accounts. You keep this one purely for the purpose. So the gatekeepers, the overseers of this product, please in the bank, make sure that you do the great work as mentioned by the MD to make sure that we do the right work. We are welcoming our elder. You can bring him and sit. They will wait for him. Sheikh Chiza Kasure, you are most welcome. Mumulete mukadde waffe, imamu waffe ewandegeya, tusanze okulaba. Abaana bajja kuwandiika bakuleeta otuule ssebo. So that one is our request, madam, and we know, basing on what we have been talking about with your team, there you are very set for it. Again, I would urge the community today, as we launch this good product with the presence of our clergy, our elders, our sheikhs, Sheikh Mutuze, mwekifo kyusaamu katono, kadde waffe tusanze okulaba imamu waffe omulungi, Sheikh tusanze okulaba ssebo omukadde waffe, wootuukidde osanze tuli ku nsonga yo gye mukaabidde ebbanga okulaba nti abantu bo n'omuzigiti go gubeera ne account. Omuntu abeera ku account wali tewali kasente ke bamucharginga, ne baba agenze kujjayo tebamucharginga, ate omuntu bwagenda n'asaba nti kubanga musobola okukyamuka. That was the second last point I was ending with, that again on these accounts, madam, some people can get excited, maybe get problems, maybe get challenges somewhere else, want to use the same channel to come and ask for interest. Block them completely. Someone who wants to get the interest account, they are there. But this one, if you have a halal account, then at the same time you say, we haven't gone into that level. Maybe when we are lending this one, we shall be knowing. Because here we are just launching, but most of sensitization will be done on medias. On medias, and the flagship media is Salam Television, is going to do a great job. And these people have even taken up the big brand of Salam Community Baraza, which is going all over the country, attended by over 5,000 people. And these people have taken it up in a way to sensitize and educate our people. So please, let's keep it as it is. We know we will gain much. I thank everybody that has committed him or herself to come and be with us, Finance Trust Bank. We recognize you, we appreciate your presence, and we encourage whoever is here to make sure that, I don't know if the staff came prepared, to make sure that if we haven't opened halal account, we do open today before we leave this place, in a way of supporting and appreciating the work done by the Finance Trust Bank. If you do not move with that little man I'm seeing here, the chief, one of the senior staff of Salam Charity is there, is ready to give you that money and open the account today. Hey, atezanya. Wesina abazibuze, patroni wange Imamu Kasozi wali, na yenga atopinga apo, nga otulaba nti at least tuve wano, people who are here today, we have our accounts open today. We make a campaign. For us, we want to make sure that this information reach everyone all over the country and beyond, to make sure that at least we start our halal accounts for proper accountability. With that, I thank everybody that is here, our sheikhs, tubebaziza bakadde baffe, and in a special way recognize one of the great leaders of the business community in the city of Kampala and the rest of the country, Issa Sechito. And on Salam TV, if you have been missing his program on Saturday, every Saturday, he's the one speaking on behalf of all the business community. But seeing Issa talking about the business in this country, if you have something to do and you want to spend 10 minutes with him, you rather don't put on Salam TV, Otherwise, you may fail to go where you're supposed to go. Very interesting information that is required by all of us. So, Issa, tukwebaza maaso g'abakadde baffe omulimu gw'okoledde Salam TV era ebitongole byonna ebinene ebiyingidde mu Salam TV, URA, and so on and so forth. This man has a big hand to make sure that they join the brand that is there to make sure that the development reach the community. N'abalala mwenna tubeebazizza tiimu yaffe yonna ez'okulaba nti ba medias, please let's take it on. Here we do business at the same time, make sure that we reach our communities as a way of giving back. Ekyo twakyetaddemu nga bannamawulire omulimu guno much as tujja kuba tukola business abamu naye twagala tuteekemu amaanyi tulabe what we can give the right information to community, ne tutabakugira nnyo ne tutabaleega bisente bingi biryawo kubanga bavudde ne product ennungi okola nti omulimu guno gujja kuba nga gutereera. Ebisigaddeyo abadde simanyi nti mukama wange awaali. By yesterday I was admitted at Case Clinic, by yesterday, as I was talking to Joan. But by the virtue of this important, and when my team kept forcing me of information and the program, I told them, empologoma yange gyeri mukama wange gyali Maama Kasozi bwe binaagaana ku last minute ne bwabeera Bushenyi nja mugamba ensonga ya Trust Bank egudde, he will come. So ebisigaddeyo ajja kuba abitereeza buli every Sunday. He's on Salam Television from 9 up to 11. I'm very sure he will have it done thoroughly well on Sunday, and other programs will be done by my elder, my mentor, my supervisor, my patron Imam Kasozi, and the rest of sheikhs that are present here. N'abalala beesirabye bano bannamawulire baatugambye tetuva ku kyuma kino. So mukkirize mbeere nga nkomaawo, ebisigaddeyo tujja kuba nga tubibatuusaako. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before you go, munzikirize omugenyi omukulu ya county agenda giggulawo. There is a sign off. I request the managing director to come over to officiate the opening of this account. Buli kyayogedde wano ffe tugamba swadakita, kyetuyita amazima swadakita. Baimam twalibadde tuli wano ne tuofficiating ekintu kino. Please join Sheikh Kiza yandibaddewo naye simanyi oba nasobola okuyimirira bane mujoining chief guest to make sure Hajjat Kibowa simanyi oba naye wandibadde oli wano. Hajjat oyo ye leader Muslim National Women League Council. Hajjat Kibowa mbadde nsaba joining Uganda Women Council. Hajjat Farida Kibowa, please. I don't know whether she is all right. You are most welcome. Assalamu alaikum. We are officiating. We are launching Halali Trust Account, Finance Trust Bank. Here we go. Ushers, we are signing. I want to make sure that the cameras are seeing properly what is happening.
My signature has been demanded somewhere, but I think they are going to take it. One time I remember one of the TV brought it in one of the programs with that one of Mutebile. That rich people, that there was a program of being poor, that a poor person will always keep struggling. Even if they are signing on checks, they keep struggling. So the Mutebile was just a line. So the signature is going to be seen by my people here today.
He was giving some disclaimers. I think the signing on is ongoing. They are signing off the account. Thank you so much. Thank you indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a gift for the guest of honor and a group photo. We request that you remain there and we have a group photo before you take up. Mr. Sechito, can you join Imam Kasoza? I want to see people in the group photo. Salam Charity Directors, where are you? We are Hajjats, please, more Hajjats, you can join. We want to see the picture coming out properly. Gender sensitive. Are you all right? This bank was started by women, and we are proud to see women being part of us as we officiate this important account, Sharia compliant account. The cameramen are willing to make sure that we have everybody on. There comes Hajjat Faida Nandaula, the branch manager, Mbarara branch. Haji Kalisa Chiaugede Chabade Chitub. She's our branch manager. People can say Ali and they have smiles on their faces. All right, thank you so much. You know these cameramen can take as many as they can. Please, you tell us when you are done and we'll go to another function. Thank you so much. I request the guest of honor to stay and guest the president.
Tuyanzege njagala kutegeeza nti olunaku olwaleero wano mu kiseera kino tubadde tulaunchinga Trust Halal erabika nti yankizo nnyo era nga yeesookedde ddala mu banka ze Uganda zonna bye birabo babiukwasa Haji Karim Kalisa.
Thank you so much. Haji Kalisa.
Tuli ku Trust Halal.
Gentlemen, before we go in for another item on the agenda, I've realized that we have so many people, important dignitaries that have joined us. Sheikh Abdul Wahid. Sheikh Abdul Wahid, this is the Imam, National Mosque. You are most welcome.
Yakutegeeza nti banka esookedde ddala okubeera nti eteekawo Halal Banking ye Finance Trust Bank era nga wetwogerera omukolo gulabika nti guli mu kumaliriza. Haji Karim Kalisa akulira Salam TV ate era yabadde omugenyi omukulu wakubiririza abakulembera Finance Trust Bank okubeera nti bakola emirimu nga beegendereza nnyo mu buli kimu kyonna ekigenda mu maaso. Ebimu ku bintu by'otayinza kubuusa maaso ebigenda mu maaso okusinziira ku Trust Halal etongozebbwa olunaku olwaleero kwe kubeera nti eno erina akawunti za mirundi ebiri. Waliwo akawunti eri personal.
This time it is open to members who have any questions. The Imams are here. We call them scholars in the product. They can help us to answer. On our side, how the bank is prepared,
waliwo eyitibwa personal account eyaggulwawo nga kw'ossa ne business account. eyina okuba nti ogulwawo okusobola okugulawo personal account ey'omuntu obuntu, so nga ate osobola okugulawo account nga ya business naye nga yonna etambulira mu halal. Eno ye banka esookedde ddala okubeera nti ekikola mu Uganda. Bategeeza nti Imam Kasozi omu ku bantu abakwatidde ku banka eno okubeera nti emaliriza enteekateeka zino. Ebimu ku bintu bigenda okubeera nga bigobererwa kwe kubeera nti banka bweggulwawo tosasulwa ssente. Bino ebyoga nti omwezi guweddeko osasuleyoko ssente, tolina kusasula. Charges zonna eza account ogamba nti oteekayoko zino bakuggyako zino tebiriiyo, ate era nga n'okuterekera ssente banga bwe limala okutambula buli kimu kyonna kikolerwa mu ngeri ey'obusiraamu, wabula account eno tugenda kubeera nga teri ku basiraamu bokka. N'abantu abatali basiraamu bakyayinza okubeera nga bagikozesa. Trust Halal egguddwawo olunaku olwaleero. Njagala okukutwala mu paati endala ey'ebibuuzo ebigenda mu maaso n'okubuuzibwa.
Because even the ones I'm having in the current status and any other are not halal. So I'm already a lawbreaker as per Islamic principles. Why would I then go for savings account in the category of halal? Thank you.
Thank you so much. The question is very clear, and let me request the head of business to answer the question.
Thank you very much. Now, we have two accounts. We have a savings and a business account. The business current account. So the business will open a business account, and then we shall have a savings account. And we shall continue developing many other accounts as you advise us. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Any other question, ladies and gentlemen? Wherever, if you need clarity on what is happening now, it's your time, because many people are here. We need to appreciate what the banker is doing today, and going forward how we are going to be operating. Like the chief guest said, we have so many Muslim staff in the bank that can properly guide. Like the branch manager of Mbara that we talked of, Farida Nandaura. So that she's the branch manager for that branch. Myself, I'm at head office. We know about these products. Like you said, the business account is there and the individual account is there. I need to have a question from a Hajat, a lady, about this product. Yes, Hajat. All right. It's understandable. Hajat, you tell us your name, what you do, then you ask a question. What is she?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Namtevi Shamira, Executive Director, Uganda Muslim Women Civilization Initiative. Madam Director, I would like to inquire about the arrangement you have for the civil society organizations or NGOs. Because I don't know whether we fall in business or something. Because I can see we're not catered for here. Thank you.
The question is well heard, and the MD is coming up to give a response.
Thank you so much. We took it that the business account will take care of any other accounts that are not individual in nature. Okay? Yes.
Hajat, I think we are now on the same page. I see another Hajat. Who has a question? Yeah. All right. Hi, you can give her a mic.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mariam Najibo from Nation Media Group. I wanted to find out, in the event that I'm already an account holder with Finance Trust, which I am, I have a joint account with my friends. Can we switch? We are all Muslim. Can we switch to this? Still within our account?
Let the MD give a response on that question.
to switch, one is that all your friends must agree to Sharia principles. Because you've been entitled to interest, this side there's nothing. So between yourselves, you must allow that we want to live as true Muslims. And we want to have a halal account. And what we're going to do is close and open a new one, if you agree.
Another. Thank you so much. My name is Hajat Farida Chibowa. I'm the National Chairperson of the Women's Council of Uganda. I'm sorry I came a bit late, but better late than never. Yes, mine is not a question per se, but I just wanted to appreciate Finance Trust. I personally, and as the National Chair, I have dealt with the Finance Trust for quite a long time, and I'm sure this time round where you have reached, you leave no stone unturned. Thank you. The way it started, at least know that background they have given you, where you have reached. Bulijjo nange nkolagana nawe naye ng'era ndi mu akantu n'engamba